as writers, we take from our lives and the people that we interact with in our lives, and sometimes we'll take pieces of this and pieces of that. And so when I'm writing a film that I'm going to have to pay for and produce and direct, I do keep in mind some of the actors that are more within my grasp. So my first film, Being an Adult Sucks, which is free on YouTube, I met the lead actress of my film, Victoria Savage, casting Being an Adult Sucks. She had a very small part in my first film, and I was so impressed with her acting technique that I kept her in mind, and I said, I want to work with her again, because she was on time, she was friendly, she could take direction. She would come in doing the scene in, one way, and I would say, hey, can you do it this other way? And she would be able to adjust. So I said to myself, I want to work with her again, and I had her in mind for this. She didn't even have to audition. She got the part because she'd already earned her credibility with me based on how it worked before. So for me personally, it really is based on the project and what my budget is. But if I'm just, dreaming, I'll just dream about my favorite actor and say, yeah. So yeah.
Just to let you know, I'm on time.
Okay. Perfect. All right.
And I am really nice. Okay.
All right. I'm ready.
When it comes to Mist, I wrote the part of the son with James in mind, who played the son, because around the same time when I lost my mother, he lost his father, and I had met James at a film festival in New Jersey a few years before that, and we became friends, and we always kept in contact. So, and we were a huge support to each other when we both lost one of our parents. So by the time we got to write the film, he was immediately in my head. So he was the first one on board. And the role of the father was originally, I had someone else in mind. Al Sapienza was on board, an American actor, but he had to drop out about 2 weeks before we were going to shoot. And you know what it's like.
Yeah.
And then it was James who actually came up to me and he said, well, what about Sean Kane? He had played with him before, they knew each other already, which is always great when actors know each other. When you do a short film, we shot it in 2 days and you immediately want the chemistry to be there. There's no real time to develop and stuff like that. So I knew with, Sean, at least they have experience. I met him in a restaurant in LA. I think about 2 weeks before we started shooting, and after 5 minutes of talking to Sean in the restaurant, I knew he got the part. He knew the character better than I did, and I was developing it for 4 months. So I was like, okay, you're my man, and it paid off.
Tell them they did a great job.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll tell them. Or Darwin can tell them, because you're good friends with them as well.
Yeah, it's a small world. Yeah, both of them are friends of mine. Yeah, I studied with them in New York 10 years ago. So filmmaking is a small world. We have fun today, right, with these guys, or not? Especially Autor. Round of applause for those guys, please.
Guys.
Oh. So guys, now I'm gonna pass the microphone to Sonia because she's gonna introduce her beautiful movie. I don't want to destroy this beautiful movie, so she's gonna introduce the movie, okay? And then everybody gotta watch this film because it's very beautiful.